Yes, guys, Big John here. We're outside the Reform Conference at the NEC. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please, and share the stream. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. I'll just put you on mute for the time being. We've got to be careful where we record. We can't record directly outside the entrances. Now we're all right with that. But we've got, hopefully, we've got this afternoon, I've got somebody, hopefully, will be coming on for an interview. Yeah, you can look at my ugly mug for a bit, guys. Yes, thank you very much. So we're at the Reform Conference. We talked to a few people. I haven't recorded anybody yet. We did have I did see Lee Anderson coming out of Weatherspoon, shook his hand. He commented on my Union Jack stuff. And I said, I'm not a member of Reform. I run my own political party and I'm running in local elections. He liked that. He liked that. But what I'll do now, I'll go in. Oh, I've seen somebody who might be a really good candidate. They'll research my name, then they won't have me because I've been linked to something like Britain First, or I've been on a Tommy demo or something like that. They won't have you. That's what I don't like about it, me. That's what I don't like. We actually talked to a Reform candidate in Somerset, and we talked about that cancel culture issue with him. And what did he say? He said, well, they've got to be squeaky clean because everyone will go against them. I get that, but it just seems a bit like, it just seems warped that they cancel people. A reform candidate shared one of thousands of live streams on St. George's Day and got suspended for it. So I'm just not into that rubbish, mate. You know what I mean? I'm really not. I'm not into that. I'd rather not cancel anyone for pathetic things like that. I'd rather not. We have to. But big shout out to Tony, British Brotherhood. You can find them on TikTok. Come down to support me today because I was on my own and I didn't want to come on my own because there could have been 3,000 lefties here. And if I've been on my own, I've had to watch my back all the time, and I just didn't want to do that. So got a couple lads here supporting me, and I'm happy. I'm happy now. We've been round, we've talked with people, we've talked at security, we talked at coppers, told them what we're doing. We're not here to cause trouble. We're not going to heckle anyone. We're not going to shout at anyone. We're not going to swear at anybody. We're not here for that. Just here to talk. If we can get a good interview with someone, but that's what we want. So, and I mean, even though I'm not a member of Reform, but you know, if you're interested in voting, look into your parties, look at the policies, look at the National Housing Party's policies, and look into your party's policies. I can proudly say me, I've got dozens, if not hundreds of people to start voting. And even if they voted for the Labour Party, I got them to be interested in politics. Myself, just by talking to people, and I've got them interested and then started voting. That's what we want. Please share the stream, guys, like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, like and subscribe to the channel. Just got my ugly mug on for the time being. They don't want us to film directly outside the entrance, so we're not going to do that. So I just put my ugly mug on film. It's a lovely day today in Birmingham. It's not cold. It's windy, but the wind's water, like, it's not cold wind. But lovely day, lovely day. I'm glad I came down, actually. I am on my way to London. I've got a busy weekend. Got to throw my mate's ashes. Phil Igo, big shout out to Phil Igo. Passed away some weeks ago, and he's always supported me. I even stayed at his house in the northeast one time, and he's always supported me with cash, whatever he could, buying me a meal on my demo days. And we're throwing his ashes into the River Thames tomorrow about 2 o'clock. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. So, but yeah, good run, guys, good run. And then I've got some campaigning to do. Then I'm picking up the electoral register for the Merton on Monday at 10 o'clock. So I'm picking that up for our candidate in Merton, Pauline. So I've got a busy weekend, guys. Not all fun and games when I go out. I've got work to do. I think we're having a social meet tomorrow if anyone's interested. Central London. Meet up at Holborn train station, 7 o'clock. If I get my banners up. Get my banners up. If you email patrick.mcginnis at nationalisingparty.uk if you're interested in coming and listening to us. Obviously, you'll have to have some kind of like, we can't accept you in if you're a lefty or an infiltrator, but most of the people turn up, we know them. But you can email Patrick. So. But yeah, we're in London. Sorry, we're in Birmingham at the Reform Conference. If you've got any questions, please ask me. Ask me in the chat, and I'll try and answer them best I can. So if you've got any questions, you can put them in the chat. Please like and subscribe my channel, share it as well. We're outside the Reform Conference going on today and tomorrow. Hopefully, what time are we on? I think next hour we've got a little interview coming up with somebody, a Reform member. But yeah, any questions, guys? Please get them on. Ask me. We'll get Top Geezer doing a live stream in a minute on his TikTok. We'll get that up. But I've had a lot of questions through TikTok. Foreign aid, capital punishment, proportional representation, NHS, privatisation, housing. No one's really given me a question on immigration. But our party policy is to end permanent settlement, never give out another British passport to any asylum seeker or refugee. We've got, we'll accept skilled workers in on visas and stuff like that. We'll even accept you marrying someone if they're a different ethnicity, as long as you're like English or you've lived here for a couple of generations. But if you marry them, then you fall out, that person would have to go back home. Simple as. And I'd prefer that a British member of Parliament or the Prime Minister had just a British passport, tell you the truth. That's what I would prefer. But I think that's a bit extreme for people in the UK. They won't have that. But that's what I think. That's what I personally think. So come on, get some questions up. If you're on X, oh, I can't even see the questions on X and they don't come through on here. I'll check them out later if you put anything on X. I'll check them out after and I'll try and answer them. But yeah, just get supporting us, guys. Let's get a banner up. There's our PayPal, NHPUK. We've in the past 2 years we've had We've paid for and delivered around 50,000 leaflets, and all our money goes on leaflets. We've got volunteers who support us running the website and stuff like that. They're not paid. I don't ask for any money to go on train fare or anything like that. We don't have money to go on food or anything. All our money goes into printing leaflets for running candidates and our recruitment leaflet as well. Let me just show you the recruitment leaflet. So this is our recruitment leaflet. Are you politically homeless? Would you like to stand in a local election for us? Would you like to speak to us about a local issue you need help with? 11 quid not working, 22 quid working. I'll read out what's on my leaflet. So, housing and rent prices are out of reach for most UK citizens. So, Pat lives in central London, and he did a video on a block of flats that came, and the houses are £1 million each. The studio apartments. It's not even for council people. £1 million each in London, and what we don't like is a lot of foreign ownership of residential properties here, and then there's nobody living in them. We hate that, and we want to buy them houses back off these people. That's what we want to do eventually. Foreign investors, higher prices. This has pushed UK housing prices through the roof, making them far too expensive for the ordinary UK citizen, and has forced the UK public to compete on the global stage against billionaires. With only one winner, many of the properties are never even occupied and are treated purely as investments, with the value of property always rising. Many UK council flat tenants also purchase their flats and right to buy scheme and have them sold the property to these mega rich foreign investors. These foreign investors then rent the properties out to the UK public for up to 400 a week just for a one-bedroom ex-council flat. Foreign ownership of properties in England and Wales has trebled since 2010 from 88,000 to 250,000. Check that out. And a lot of them are not even being used, guys. Like I said, they buy them for an investment. We don't have a how can you? We don't have a one in, one out immigration policy. We don't want anyone here. If you're a student, you'll be able to come here and learn, but you won't be bringing any dependents with you like we have done. Um, and you will get in through marriage. But if that breaks up, then the person would have to go. But we don't have a one in, one out policy. We don't have that. At the moment. Well, we don't have it full stop, and I've not even thought about anything like that. Tell you the truth, you might have to email us and give us some more thought on that particular thing if you're up for it, Gerald. Oh, reform, right. No, yeah, you're right. It won't work, mate. It won't work. Yeah, I agree. That's one of the policies. But you know, I mean, for the things they do, but they're going to always still accept refugees and asylum seekers, and I don't like that. I really don't like that. But no, one in, one out policy. No, it's not going to work. You're right. It's not going to work. So Hope everyone can hear me okay. I've got my microphone turned around the other way. I thought then, Gerald, I thought that's not a question you would normally set anything like that. Lovely day today, I must say, lovely day in Birmingham. Glad I come down now, guys. Glad I come down. But yeah, join our party. That's what you want to do if you want to get involved. We want people to run in local elections, and we will accept paper candidates as well. So paper candidate, you won't have to do much leafleting. But you know, when we get candidates, we know when we get to know the areas where they are, we will leaflet them areas, knowing that we'll get good support. I'm just building up. Well, I mean, Gerald, I mean, we don't have a policy of repatriating anyone who's already a British citizen, but certainly anyone who isn't a British citizen, criminals, illegals, or anything, they've all got to go. And what did we? Our plan was to build loads of detention centres, and then when they've emptied, use them detention centres to go back into the land or the area where they are. You know, we might have made a detention centre that got 20 houses on it. When it's been used and then people have gone or been deported or whatever, then we will give that to the community that's there already for housing. So, you know, it might be a place where there's lots of old people. Then the old people can have that area. That's what we thought about doing to relieve the prison system. But again, we're using these things. We're not just going to build a prison and then knock it down. We're going to build a detention area, so many houses, flats or whatever. Then when we've used it and people have gone, then we use that for that community. So, you know, let's say Hollingwood, where I am, there's a big space and they made a detention centre that's got 30 flats where people have to stay. They're not allowed out or anything until they've sorted the things out to go back home. But then once that's emptied, then we obviously we take the fence round and use it as a property for that particular council. Give it to housing over so they can make you know, a new housing estate or something. That's what we plan to do, but we haven't got ready. That's what we would like to do. But as a party, we don't have a repatriation policy for British citizens, no matter who you are. We just don't have it, and we didn't want to have it, and we didn't think it'd be a particular positive thing for the party. I mean, but things change if the United Kingdom voted for that, then I'd go along with it. I might not agree with it, but I will go with the democratic vote. But it's up to us to do these kind of things. You know, once we get in government, that might be something that's brought up in government. We can't even get rid of the criminals at the moment. We can't even get rid of the bloody criminals. So I wouldn't even start on anybody who's got a British passport. Yeah, we can't get rid of criminals. Get rid of BBC license, 100%. No benefits for foreigners. I'd agree with that. I mean, France, you don't get any benefits, do you? In France, you've got to at least work 5 years or support yourself for 5 years before you get anything. Now, would that go amiss in England? No, it won't if France are doing it. I'm certain we can do it. $102 on. Thank you very much. Please like and subscribe to the channel. And that Big John here, we're at the NEC. We're at the Reform Conference. There is an entrance in the train station, and there's 2 entrances out here. We're not allowed to film in front of entrances, but when I'm not filming, I am going to go over and see if I can talk to anyone. But yeah, it's a lovely day, guys, I must say, and got some great company as well. Absolutely great company, and I've had a lovely No, there wasn't none, Jimmy. There weren't none. They probably come tomorrow, but I thought there'd be some today, but there ain't none. But I'll tell you what, if they're going to protest tomorrow, thank you, Darren. If they're going to protest tomorrow, you better be careful because the police are on an operation. They're trying out an operation today. If you see anything, they're suspicious or you film anything, you got your hand your footage into police, and oh yeah, if we find any of them lefties, we'll hand it in if they're causing trouble. But yeah, so there's a police operation. I haven't talked to a copper. I should do. I said I would do, but that's she come up to us this morning. The police woman told us about the operation and give us a card each. I'll see if I can get the card out and give you a brief on it. Mark, what time is it? Oh, I've missed that guy. That's still on, but make sure leave it to. Yeah, look at it your way. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have to say anything, do I?
Just all lefties are prats.
All lefties are prats. I'm fucking Tifa.
I mean, because the geese says that's up for, that's what I said, like, yeah. I didn't even stop. Yeah. We did. They got so quick, like, yeah, that's
Give us a dance.
They know it's got to tick in, so as long as someone's on.
He said he was going to give him a couple of quid.
Yeah. Because they weren't going to let him do it, but because they said it's only for people in the reform or it's over. And he said, "Oh yeah, but I'm here to record it." He said, "Come on, there was a good favour, like no one would know, will they? Fair play to the geezer. Touch it." Well, look, man.
It's over there.
Oh. That is the best. That is the best.
You right?
So on GB like it said, that was a team member stuff together to try and get rid of.
Oh, yeah, but
Who are ya? Who are ya? What do you think of Tottenham? Shit. What do you think of shit? Tottenham. Thank you. That's all right. Was that a good song?
Nah. That's when the one. The head of the government. So they can put in their phone. Well, we can
He's just getting his luggage. Right. Sorry about this, guys. Oh, he got it now. He's got it. He's just coming. He's just coming. Yeah.
Nobody is done. The day's come that quick. It's lost track of time.
Honestly, lucky I went down. We were talking. I'm all right, I was just gonna go for it. Oh, God.
John is back.
I'm just showing you the arrest. It's the day part, John.
All right, that's a good one. So, I'm here, guys. I had to run back for my bag. The cloak guy said he was going at 4. I ran back. He was talking to a woman. He said he was going to go within the next minute. So, good job I ran back. It's quite a mission to get there. But anyway, I'm going to hang up the stream, guys. Still hopefully got someone to interview after. I'll do it separately, but we're going to hang up the stream. Thank you for joining in. You've heard me talk about the National Housing Party and the stuff I do. If you like it, join us. We'll do a TikTok in a bit and get Top Geezer James doing his TikTok, and I'll send more there. But thank you very much. Give us a dance. Sorry, Jimmy, too tired for it, but God bless you all. See you again.